Join me. Today I take you through the latest natural disaster to take people in the Caribbean by surprise. A 7.6 magnitude earthquake has struck the Caribbean, sending shockwaves across the region and triggering tsunami warnings. The magnitude of this earthquake is staggering, and its effects are already being felt across the Caribbean. The danger posed by this earthquake cannot be overstated. The immediate threat is the risk of a tsunami, which can cause widespread destruction and loss of life to coastal communities. The speed at which a tsunami can strike is terrifying, leaving little time for people to evacuate or seek safety. Tsunami waves are unmatched in power, capable of destroying entire towns and villages in a matter of minutes. Coastal communities are always at risk during a tsunami, and the potential consequences are dire. In addition to the threat of a tsunami, the earthquake itself has caused significant damage to infrastructure and buildings. The shaking from the earthquake was so powerful, it caused buildings to collapse and trapped people under the rubble. In the aftermath, emergency services were overwhelmed, responding to countless calls for help. As the situation progressed, it became clear that the people of the Caribbean were in grave danger. The true extent of the damage is still unknown, but one thing is for sure. The need for urgency and swift action is critical. Every minute counts, and it is vital that people take immediate action to protect themselves and their loved ones. The Caribbean sits along a tectonic plate boundary, which is constantly shifting and causing earthquakes and volcanic activity. The region is prone to seismic events, and earthquakes can strike without warning. In fact, the Caribbean has a long history of devastating earthquakes and tsunamis, with some of the most devastating occurring in the last century. Understanding the geological context of this earthquake is crucial to understanding the scale of the disaster. The tectonic plates involved, the North American and Caribbean plates, are extremely active. The movement of these plates is responsible for the formation of the Caribbean island chain and many of the region's volcanoes. These plates are constantly grinding and sliding against each other, releasing enormous amounts of energy in the form of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. As news of the earthquake and tsunami warnings spread, people flocked to social media to share their experiences and express their concern for those affected. The animation shows tsunami waves radiating out from the epicenter of the earthquake, bringing destruction to everything in its path. Affected areas brace for impact, with emergency services on high alert. As the hours passed, tensions mounted, and anticipation became almost unbearable. The people of the Caribbean held their breath, waiting to see how much destruction would be done. Time was ticking, and every second counted in this desperate race against time. In this chaotic situation, let's recap the key points. The earthquake that struck the Caribbean was a major event, measuring 7.6 on the Richter scale, capable of triggering a devastating tsunami. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts on earthquake preparedness in the comments below, and be sure to check out my other videos on natural disasters and earthquakes for more insights and information.